soon. Bye-bye.
No, you're here,
Bye.
babe. You're
No,
here.
I'm not here. I don't feel like
It's okay.
I am.
Low key, you guys are gonna get into your own car because I think I'm gonna go solo. So Nikki's gonna take my spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making us get into a shit car.
Yeah. This is my car. I did just get this car the other day. As you can see, the plate.
Yeah.
Davis
It needs to be-
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Davis too.
Yeah.
Davis Charger.
This is a DPD charger that.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, girly.
I'm
You're
in.
getting a different car.
Dory, we're getting a different
Okay.
car because I'm bailing. Because
Oh.
I'm cool with a cop stack. I don't know,
Okay.
hence our units, if I should be involved in said cop stack, but I don't care if you guys cop
Why not?
stack.
No, am I the party
because
pooper
Phil
then?
hates
you're not a
you,
party
Nikki.
pooper.
Oh,
I
am
like-
I the party pooper?
I'm barely talking as is. Don't worry. If anything,
Although I did see that black vehicle
I'm not a
with the
party
white stripe
pooper.
kind
You know
of-
what? I'm going back to bed then.
You know what?
Nikki, get in the fucking
You know what?
I didn't do
I'm going
anything.
back to
I
bed.
just,
No.
what
Nikki,
the
don't
fuck?
get drama queen because I
Nikki,
won't
get in the
chase
fucking
after
Nikki,
you.
get in the car.
Okay, I'm getting in the car. I'm getting in the car. Wait, who are you?
Okay. It's gonna be it's unfortunate. You know what it is? I don't think it's unfortunate. I just think that a lot of the people involved with Sanguine are not involved in Shift 3. So when people say, you know, be passionate about going to war, Shift 3's, you know, sake is just. What the fuck is he saying? I don't know. If Shift 3 was more involved in the Sanguine RP, I think more people would be interested, but it sounds whenever we talk about it at the meeting, no one gives a shit.
At 917 road.
So, too many voices. I love everybody in the car, but I need some peace and quiet for at least a little bit. Because my head's kind of going.
You guys looking for Black Stratum?
For easy smuggling time,
They should be closed.
we've never had our side of like
There's a Black
of
Stratum
the
going
shift
north.
get involved, which makes sense, especially as to why the time that they're choosing for the war
That
is
black
5 p.m.
hole-
EST, which is
The
so
legit red
unbelievably
custom is in the area
polar
all the
opposite
time.
to Shift 3, which is fine.
If it's the same group,
It just
I
means
forget a different
no one in
driver,
Shift 3 is
but,
going to be around or
not get aggressive.
honestly give a shit probably about it.
I want to make sure we pull over that LG Retro, see if it's the same person.
You good?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah, we're
pulling
good.
over to check a text. I'm okay.
Okay. Make sure you pull it off to the side of the road, okay? It's a little dangerous on the bridge. You're all good though. Honestly, the way I see it is that there's gonna be a bunch of cleaning up that needs to be done. This is what happened with the Sandy Shores War, so I don't know. I just remember the Sandy Shores War was a paperwork fucking shit show, and if it wasn't for Jenny Hall, I don't think any of that would have actually been done. So much happened with the war.
It's gonna pull over.
Yeah, they're not gonna have many packages left, most likely, by the time we catch that stratum.
I think I just saw.
But yeah. As for the actual war, Shift 3 is not going to see it, which is okay.
Went south on Meteor. In some of the parking garages over here off of Meteor and Clemson as well.
I mean, Azrael, even if they tried to fit Shift 3 into this, no one in Shift 3 would have shown up anyway. If they made the war at 3 o'clock in the morning, no one would have showed up for Shift 3. No one would not have responded. For no other reason than the fact that we still just have had no roleplay from Sanguine. So for us to give a fuck about this is makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Kill the LG Retro.
So my point is, it doesn't matter what time they picked. No one from Shift 3 was going to participate anyway. This could have been at like 2 a.m.
retro involved with the
at
7
restart, and shift 3 would have just gotten
We're
on
pretty
regular patrol or
confident.
chase
We've
boosts,
been in the area for multiple of the ones we've been looking
which
for.
sucks. We kind of got left out a little bit, but it's okay. Mark, there is a shift 3 like island thing going on with one of the islands, but that island is like northeast of the map. Seguid is complete like bottom right corner of the like map. Anyone fishing dog? No. Mark, the only one that I know of is the island
I get it.
where Seaside were being pirates.
Corner of Clinton and Power. And Meteor, actually, and it's gone in the back alleyway. I got the vehicle stopped there.
10 seconds away from you.
Got the
Flag
trunk
that board?
open. And he's handing off
Alright, go for him.
976.
I'm still gonna apply pressure on the LED. I'm with you.
Need a buddy apology estimate.
I'm on the stratum.
Is that vehicle taken off?
Coming out to Clinton. On to Clinton eastbound. Elgin southbound. Correct, yeah, southbound Elgin. Crossing over, nope, direction on Divinewood Boulevard eastbound. Virginia Merritt Park Boulevard eastbound. It's gonna be a male wearing a gray skull mask. Southbound Glory Way. Coming down to Popular. Going down, left, Popular, southbound.
Any additions?
I'm alone right now. I gotta, we're catching up to
I'm
me.
trying to catch up.
640 attaching.
Left onto Supply Street. No, we're going behind Autos. Back out on the Popular. Stand by. Popular.
Okay.
224 southbound Popular, approaching Vespucci. What's Vespucci?
What did we just watch?
We're
Right-hand turn.
Probably
Capital.
the dumbest series of events I've had the pleasure of watching in a while. That was amazing.
Southbound Reliance turn. Right, step into again back out towards Capital and westbound. Davis, eastbound into Aztecas. Southbound Reliance.
So there was a boat parked there and there was a truck. So either he broke into the truck to use that to push, or he ran all the way back, rented a truck, drove it all the way back up north to knock his boat back in the water, fucked it up, sent his truck in the water instead, and just scuff and pounded the boat and went on his way.
Edging westbound Dutch London behind the barrier. The canals westbound behind Rose Street.
640, go over to Dutch London.
Nice one.
So I need a bit
Towards the grass, towards Dutch London. Towards Edison's train station.
But also keys to the second boat too. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Oh man. Dudes, I barely streamed this month. Like I've streamed, but I haven't done this little amount of hours in a long time. We'll probably have to do the subathon start next month. At some point, I'll figure it out. I don't want to bring it up and talk about it because everyone keeps asking when I'm doing it. I won't have details. At this point, it's been pushed off for so long. It's the subathon that's never gonna happen.
Negative, I just seen turn left off
But
the guy onto his service.
I'll figure it out. I'll see what I can do. The other question is, do I want to get the PC first and then do the subathon? I feel like that would make the most sense, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the PC yet. Yeah, he just kind of like emote spammed, just like did every emote
Stay in the area.
under the sun, and then was like, I'm just gonna get in my boat and drive away now.
Keep killing
I want to check under this bridge, which is some cool shit down here. Wow, look at how cool this is.
Got another 37.
Pretty sweet.
You don't want the blade just in case.
Just do it whenever. Yeah. Sounds like the best idea. Yeah, but then I gotta like learn and figure out shit. Honestly, that might be the best thing to do. Fuck up the dual PC stream and then figure out what is broken and why. I need someone who knows what dual PC streaming is. Cough, cough. Like, I don't know. Ziggy, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I probably could have just set up Trav and see if he could help me set it up too. But can really see that you are married to Ziggy. I promise, not even a fucking chance. With capture cards and a good mixer, yeah. I hope he knows he has a dual PC setup, yeah. I'll figure it out.
Dispatch 467.
What's up, Flopperton?
What's up? Good to see ya.
What's up, baby?
I thought you were waving at me. Sorry about that. It now says he owns it. That's so weird. There's people who I could ask about dual PC streaming. Unfortunately, that's a realm of like something that I just don't know enough about. So as time goes on, I'll figure that part out. I'm gonna get the computer first, and then, you know, it's all good. Does anybody have any questions about the war or anything up to this point? I'm gonna be honest, there's not much that I really know. My my actual like interest factor of knowledge is not that great. I don't know enough about the war, but I do know enough to know that like it's happening. Fun part is getting the mic to work with both PCs. I beg to differ. I think it should be easy because I have a Go XLR, so it's just a lightning cable to route my audio, which is kind of nice. Didn't Kermoto set up Kyle's PC? I think so. I don't know. I set up Trav's computer. I set up. I was gonna help with Kyle's, and then Kyle's got hooked up already from Kermoto, but I don't know if Kyle dual PCs. He probably does. I don't know. What's the benefit of dual PC? Just seems like a pain in the ass. Well, a lot of people say it's good performance comparatively to have a second PC, but in my case, if my gaming computer fries or happens to like burn to a crisp, my stream won't die because it's being ran on a second PC. But the issue that I'm having right now is Ziggy's my witness, and so is chat. Every time I launch Baldur's Gate and get into the character creation, my stream dies because I think it's capping out my computer. So I'm having actual issues with streaming other games right now. If I were to have a second PC, my main PC could be loaded 100% to the max, and it will not affect my stream whatsoever because all the encoding is happening on a completely separate PC. So while it's more of a pain in the ass, you have that. You also get the benefit of getting a little bit of a quality boost too. Streams don't look as grainy. They look a little bit more natural. Excuse me. Ooh. My throat's all dry. They look a little less like... They will appear smoother. How about that?
Most likely.
So while it's frustrating, it's actually really nice to have. So.
Currently southbound. I'm going to be looping back on Los Angeles Freeway. Primary's VCB.
Southbound.
Yeah, still southbound. Taking the off-ramp to Elgin.
So the old PC will become the stream PC? Probably. There's nothing wrong with the computer. It has a problem multitasking. It doesn't have a problem actually streaming though. Before you get to the backpack stage, I already have a backpack. Yeah. I already have an IRL backpack.
Alright, so we have 4 on this right now. Continue north south freeway. Inland to travel. Past the exit from the casino. Continuing northbound south freeway.
Yeah, I was talking earlier with Chad about it, but I'll bring it up again. I'm sure I had a couple people pop over since the restart. The backpack that I have, I'm gonna be bringing. I might be booking a flight to LA during TwitchCon. I'm gonna be hanging out with a bunch of friends. Some of them you guys know. I mean, obviously like Chandler and stuff. But it sounds like I'm gonna be doing like IRL stream paintball and shit. Might even do some like, I don't know, live view. Nah, I didn't spend the money on the live view. I have my own setup that I actually really like. I have a budget version of the live view that I did. I built my backpack. I didn't buy the stuff for it. I built it from the ground up, and it works really well. I would even argue it works better than the live view. The live view is a pain in the fucking ass. I don't know anyone who has a live view that has ever had a seamless, like, no issue. It's a hassle to set up. My backpack has downsides, but I actually think I prefer it over some of the pain that comes with the live view. There are still downsides to my setup though. My setup is connected remotely from my computer at home, but I can connect to my computer from home from anywhere. Instead of having multiple routers where I can have multiple service providers, I only get one with my setup. So I will have shittier signal in some areas than others. Camera quality is actually arguably better with the encoding that I have. Because I stream from the IRL backpack in X265, which is something that is proprietary to only certain things. X265 is the same as X264 encoding, except X265 uses about, if not more than, or about or less than half the amount of data that like X264 uses. It is incredibly efficient, and OBS can't use X265. So what I do is I stream X265 to OBS, and then when I output it to you guys are seeing it in X264 at that point. I love when I get to see them in my work. Oh, it's amazing. I have a, I'll show you what I have. I have an encoder that I bought off of Amazon. It's an SRT encoder. Give me a minute.
Rocket launcher?
Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this thing.
rocket launcher. I was just curious.
Okay, it's not called an encoder. What the fuck is it called?
We probably shouldn't say RPGs or rocket launchers today on radio, unless you actually do.
What? Is it RPG? Oh.
I can't find it. Or what it's called. See, now the thing though is that everybody uses like different protocols for streaming IRL. I actually use an SRT, which is really fucking cool. SRT is really fucking badass.
Can we pull him over for driving too slow?
Let me try and I can show you guys a video real quick. It's the video that I follow to get this shit working. But where is here it is.
This is it, guys. This, I feel, will change the IRL streaming space as we know it. Until now, high quality outdoor live streaming has been locked behind a huge paywall. If we just look at the total cost of an IRL backpack, then on top of that, all the monthly upkeep costs for their services and even multiple 4G connections, all the
So
functions,
blah 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 blah. Who cares?
the stabilize provide perspectives. Believe it or not, this is a lot to ask from a compact action camera. Hence, the options are very limited. For the most part, it's just GoPro and Sony.
I wish they still made this fucking camera, dude. It looks so good.
I won't get into specifics on which device to choose in this video. We'll do that in another one. For now, let's say we'll spend $400 on the camera.
So camera,
X265.
this is my encoder.
603 SE, a super tiny beast of an encoder that takes the HDMI video and audio and encodes it with X265, also known as HEVC. It goes about $230, which is more quality than the
There
with.
you go.
The LiveView
So
Solo, for example, can only do X264, which means it produces
here we go. So
lower
the
quality.
actual data that it takes is almost in half. Actually, I think it is about in half. It is in half. Yeah, so H265 encoding uses half the data, so I don't need as big of like a provider.
than the TBS, actually. The problem with
The monthly fees, I know people that are paying $400 a month just to have an IRL backpack, $500 a month. If that is all you do is IRL stream, well worth the money. You'll pay for that in a fucking day, right? If you're like me and you barely use yours, I'm not spending $500
using
a month.
X265 is
That's
that
just not
you
happening.
cannot stream that directly to Twitch nor YouTube. It's work with you can't.
I don't know if he shows.
Will transfer if you're not tech savvy.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Anyway, yeah, that's my IRL backpack. Is I use that encoder with a GoPro and a router and a battery, and I'm able to run that for 5 to 6 hours if I wanted to, which is, in my opinion, for what I do. As much as I'd like a bigger battery, I'm not going to stream more than 5 or 6 hours in a day. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still well within. That's a good setup for reliably just having stuff work. What's really cool though is because mine works all through OBS, I could just change my scene right now with the backpack on and ready. And I could just start streaming right now if I really wanted to. And I wouldn't have to end stream and restart it. I could just switch to my GoPro seamlessly. It's really cool actually. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, Ethan, my setup is fucking bulletproof. I won't go into details. Just that was a concern. Already taken care of. Don't worry. I have a couple really solid like setups that I have for avoiding stuff like that.
Special 970, is there any available unit that can assist with getting a tow truck to the Komoda on Spanish and San Vitus? Channel 1.
Well, Flop just found out that Dark's going to war.
One of the signal when he changed lanes.
I don't want to say failed. There we go. There's your wholesome message of the day. This fucking local, by the way. Just push me out of the goddamn way. This motherfucker. This motherfucker. That's a funny copy pasta. Haha. Yeah, Roger, that was probably one of the fucking... Or Roger, that was probably one of the fucking... dumbest messages I've received as a first message. Oh, please, A-Kane, that still takes the cake for me. I have that hanging up on my wall. I love it.
640, 76, maybe.
Copy 640, 1418.
Oh, chat.
1408, correction.
Oh, chat. Who's around right now? I need an adult. Yeah, I don't know. And it also feels weird for Shift 3 because while Shift 3 has practically no involvement in the war, it's made being on Shift a little weird for Shift 3 right now because like a lot of us don't really know if anything's changing or has changed, and we're just I don't know.
Copy. Maki 10640.
How was the rest yesterday? Well, I needed it, and I woke up at a normal human time today. Weird. 11 o'clock on a Sunday. Oh God, dude. I think I did more bad than good waking up at like a normal time. I have like preemptively forced myself to understand to just be awake at night and asleep during the day. That waking up at 11 o'clock in the morning felt weirdly like sacrilegious. I don't know.
Hello, brother of mine.
Yo.
Aw, sleepy brother of mine. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Are
This
you
thing is
really?
insane, Flop.
I am. Oh, it's great. I love that thing. You guys gonna get an aircraft carrier to drop it on the island?
What?
No, we're probably gonna drop a Rhino on the island, and
Oh, nice.
we actually. So the Rhino was too heavy, so the mechanics specifically for this war took out a few of the unneeded components, like took out some of the seats and everything, so it could be carried by a cargo bob.
Oh wow.
Well, damn.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Are you patrolling in that, or are you just rolling?
Protecting Edda.
Yeah. They want to
All of
kidnap
the
us.
DOJ's got a pretty big target on their backs from the Sanguinians, so.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
They want to throw us in a cage and brand us.
And to think you didn't want someone to fucking drive you home the other day. What the hell?
SMH with your 47, 1435.
And to think you were
She don't
gonna be.
She don't got a
Espinosa, you
chance
wanna
now. She
deal
don't got
with
a
that
choice either.
very
She's
violent
getting driven home
interference vehicle?
regardless.
I'll deal with the Espinosa.
So I've
I'll
pretty
deal
much
with
just
that.
been living at MRPD, honestly.
Hey, I do that, but I do that full time. Every time I take a step out, hey, Sarge, I have a question. Hey, Sarge, I have 15 subpoenas. Hey, Sarge.
You love it secretly, don't lie.
Mm-mm.
No?
Oh, man, this shit's catching up to me quick.
Oh.
Really, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's okay, though. I mean, I'm doing it because, you know, I mean, I obviously enjoy helping out, but, man, there's some days where, like, after 4 subpoenas, I'm good.
You know, that's fair. That is very fair.
That is very fair.
I kind of just know that after the meeting,
Hey,
I spend the
Davis.
next 3 hours.
You up in Polito? I want a meal.
Ooh, a meal.
Maybe nice try. Fuck. You think I'm working on warrants right now, brother? I got a war to go to. You think I give a fuck?
Oh. That must be lame.
What am I going to war for? You a warrant?
Please help me. This guy's shitting into my car.
Is that a crime?
That's
No,
a hospital
It is a
issue.
crime. I don't want him in my car. It is a crime. Get him the fuck out of my car.
Oh God. Sorry, I gotta go. Oh God. Listen, I'm so sorry. There's a cat in a tree. Oh Jesus.
Copy that for 333 and 499, but you're holding on traffic.
Oh my God, this fucking thing.
Side of a traffic stop in Milton, with active at the time.
Isn't a cat in a tree more of a fire department thing? You know, we have rangers, dog. That's all I'm saying. You know what we should do? Let's go to all the serial killer spots and let's go walk into something bad. PD's preoccupied with a war right now. All the serial killers are gonna be out in the fucking woodworks. Let's just go visit all the murder places. That sounds like a good time. Very big cat. Yeah, why not? Sure.
Right, southbound in the park sidewalk parallel to Alta. It's sitting on the train tracks, heading towards the openings. Left, eastbound in the opening alleyway.
What's up, Neon? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know why they had to lower the weight of the Rhino. That thing weighs nothing as is. Actually, 30 days of Bob sounds pretty good. That's what I'm saying.
Getting a bunch of stuff underneath. Looks like it's across Elgin. You're becoming a strawberry, not strawberry.
I want to get sushi.
Shout out strawberry southbound. Now westbound to SBU parking lot. Out on Elgin, southbound. Around. Eastbound at a second. 49 secondary to the left of the divot.
Oh yeah, wait. Murder spots. Anyone here?
Coming down, last Western and Vessel.
Passing ammunition.
Hey Jenny, what's up?
Right north on Tower. Equals full thing in front of red. Left
Dude, none of my music is hitting right now. I need something that's just chill.
Somebody's in the secondary 18 for base search.
Is anyone in here dying?
Eagles slowing down.
No.
Left. What's on boom with the firm?
We got 4 on this. Can the clown car get us a channel?
We're getting a 10 on. Got channel 3 available.
Been lurking, I got you. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. YouTube Chill Hop channel. I can't listen to music unless it's not licensed to a company. Luckily, I have this Chill Hop, which is always good. This Chill Hop would work. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Imagine lurking. Honestly, lurking sounds like a good time. Can't be me. I know, wild. Imagine being a lurker. Couldn't be me. Lurking's easy work. Yeah, but see, lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. So. I do not split my audio yet. Soon TM. Is anyone dying? Please don't call us out, Mr. Streamer. Nah. I couldn't. I wouldn't. Real talk though, lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. There's people who subscribe and then like have been like 2-year subscribers, and every once in a while I'll be like, hey, thank you so much for the 2 years. How you doing? And then they'll like come in chat and say good. And it'll say first message, and I just get fucking flabbergasted. Connecting your Spotify to your Twitch account? Maybe. That's literally me. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not. There's so many people in the community, people who have been subscribed for so long, who don't even do their, like, don't even hit their resubs. They hang out and chat. You guys are fucking awesome. I really mean that. So. And somehow we've managed to stay around the 800 sub mark this month, which I don't know how we pulled that one off, but thank you guys for all of your support. At some point soon, maybe during, you know, the up and coming subathon, I'll make the point. But to anyone who is switching their primes to tier 1s, it does help me a lot, as I am trying to eventually get to the other sub split, but trying to get to that would be a lot of me just trying to sell out and say, hey, you guys should subscribe on a tier 1, not a prime. But I wouldn't want to do that. That's just not me. That's never been me. You know what I mean? So that'll be a subathon thing to bring up. I know a lot of streamers talk about how like subscribing right now will help out because there's certain criteria to kind of get the 73rd or the whatever the fuck they call it. I don't really know what they're calling it. The advanced partner or something. I don't remember what it's called. But who knows? I'm lurking because I'm getting ready to fall asleep. I like listening to the stream and keeping it open while I try to snooze. It is all good. Blank, you have a good rest of your night. The gifted part, yeah, not. It has to be. I forget. 350 regular subs or 250 regular subs, all on like a regular. No, it doesn't count for Prime Gaming or gifted, but I'm just not a fucking sellout. It's like, it's the double-edged blade of just me being me. I hate telling people to sub because that's just not me. Right? I do subathons. Those are like rare occasions where, you know, I sit back and I kind of, you know, for lack of a better term, sell the idea of the point of the subathon. But outside of that, I just want people to enjoy the stream. That's all I ask for at the end of it. I'm not looking for anyone to actually give me shit. You know what I mean? The way I see it is, if you don't enjoy the stream, you won't be here. But if you enjoy the stream, I'm not expecting you to ever, you know, subscribe because you enjoy. I'd rather people subscribe because they are enjoying, and they just enjoy being here. So.
I guess it's free, guys. Yeah, we got Southampton right. Wait for me.
Get your monster gently, push it. I mean, it may not be a bad thing. I mean, honestly, I'm not opposed to talking about it. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously having a
secondary westbound, Dorset Drive towards Palomino, left, south.
Oh my God.
Palomino. Right, westbound alleyways. Towards
Oh, it's Steph. Okay.
Way, right, northbound towards Dorset.
Just a command reminder thing. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, there's things that I want to do, but again, it's just not in the spirit of me as a person. I don't know. I'm too fucking nice, I think.
Dorset westbound.
I know so many people that are just so
Westbound Heritage Way.
like subscribe or else, and I don't know. That's just never been me. I understand it. I get why people, you know, I get it. I'm not against that either. Well, we're fucking dead.
Yeah, he's gonna try and
We're dead.
get up the
Just kidding.
Oh no! Oh no! We're getting back to Hunter's Snow!
Just kidding.
Yeah, got him eastbound Heritage Way.
Just kidding.
And it's a moving unit. Oh my goodness. Right, southbound movie Star Way.
485 secondary.
I want to re-listen to this song. This is a good one.
Star Way. Crossing San Andreas. Merging onto Decker Street southbound. Coming out to Vespucci. Then you southbound Decker. Merging onto Rockford southbound. Left northbound.
If it makes that much of a difference, we won't mind. I'll say this much: it would make
Northbound Ginger right onto Vespucci eastbound.
it would be a very impactful difference for me in my day to day. But it just it's just not me. I don't know.
Right through the parking area. Ah!
Alright, that was a massive bubble.
Because it doesn't have bills. I mean, listen. The way I see it is that
Rockford, we can block. Oh, what a block! Oh my God!
I love Dan. He's so excited. I would never incentivize somebody to subscribe. The way I see it is that lurkers are quite literally the backbone of Twitch. And if people are here, you don't have to talk in chat to support. You being in someone's chat and just watching or lurking or even communicating, it doesn't matter. You being in their chat while they are alive is the biggest form of support you will ever give a streamer. And a lot of people would probably argue differently, but that is like the majority of your community. And that is a good majority to have. I'm always lurking, and I mean that's the case, right? I would never push anyone to ever just start talking. Sometimes I call out lurkers, but I try not to.
I forgot about the tourists.
But I do my best.
Went down southbound.
Like other games are chilling, exactly, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not out here to be the most entertaining person. I'm not out here to be I very much try and be me at the end of the day, right? And if I'm me and I do my thing and I bring a little bit of enjoyment in the day or give you a laugh here and there, I mean, cool, you know?
You need to speak up. Yeah, hey, you're
Oh.
speaking out a lot.
I need a water.
Oh,
Actually, I have water next to me. We're good.
10-2, but it's in and out.
There we
Okay.
go. Eastbound Palomino, passing Viceroy towards South Rockford, left, north, South Rockford.
Gotta love that
Drive.
my sub number hasn't changed in an hour. Would be nice for someone to sub. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, granted, listen, I'm not the biggest streamer like ever, but I'm very happy with where my community is at and where things are. Hence my burnout with stuff right now. You guys still come around, come through, which I appreciate tremendously. In terms of like means of like what I would consider quote unquote success on Twitch, the issue where people come from, God damn it, Phil, thank you for the gift sub, I appreciate you. The area of failure people have with streaming is people get into it with the expectation of money. I never once got into streaming with the thought that this was going to be money. And anybody that gets into it with the intention of specifically and only just money, you're never going to succeed. It just doesn't fucking happen. Thank you, Phil, for the gift of the sub, though. I do appreciate it. You don't have to do that. So.
Off of Boulevard Apparel.
When I say that, like, I kind of lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something and it slipped my mind. Oh, when I say that like ads help out the channel, I'm not just saying that, and I don't just say it to say it as an excuse. Ads legitimately help me do this and continue to do this whole time. I'm still a human being, you know what I mean? I still have bills to pay as well. I'm still an adult. But the benefit to the ads is that, you know, it really, for at least a lot of streamers like myself, I'm not out here like begging for a fucking, you know, a sub, you know what I mean? Get that 70. Aw, Ethan, thank you. I appreciate you coming in with the resub on the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. Can we get a bunch of hearts in chat, please, for Phil and for Ethan? Thank you, guys. But yeah, I don't know. The side of streaming people don't normally talk about, but yeah. I'll say this much. Yo, Devoto, what's going on? How are you? Since running ads, I've been a lot more comfortable with things, which is probably one of the most helpful like things I've had the pleasure of being able to follow through with. I know people fucking hate ads, but just know that if you are sticking through them or have turbo, thank you. I do appreciate it. I know they do become annoying, but I wish I could express how much they actually help. They're so damn loud. Oops, I was reading chat. Yeah, that's kind of my gripe with ads. Oh, no. I feel like that goes for commercials too, though. I'm gonna warn you, this might blow up. And I'm not just saying that. I think this is like an invisible wall here. Does Turbo do anything for you? I don't really know how much Twitch talks about Turbo or how much I'm really to talk about Turbo. But as far as I know, and as far as I'm pretty sure people are understanding of, Turbo does still support a streamer.
Three, I've got an insane man on Vespucci eastbound in front of the.
So if you subscribe with a tier 1, you don't get
Running at
ads.
me with a gas can
If you watch my stream and you're sub to me, you won't see ads. If you have turbo,
backing up.
it's more money, but it would work for, I think, just about anyone you watch.
He has to poop. I don't know.
Well, I believe that same individual may have stolen the boy's motorcycle, bicycle earlier today.
Terrible.
Yeah, 911 from Nolan.
What's up, Kaitana? How are you?
I saw this individual about an hour ago doing the same thing, but he did not have a gas mask. And if I ignored him, he didn't chase me.
And it's up to select few, yeah. I mean, listen, whatever poison you pick, you know what I mean? Like my hours watching you gets math to some money in your ad payout. I don't know how to explain the ad program for it to make sense. Because there's a lot of factors to the ad program that even we are still learning. There's a lot of different algorithms that are like mapped out to kind of explain the ad program to us. And if we partake in the ad program, there are like a certain preset of like, it's hard to explain. I'm pretty sure turbo is still a form of support on my end. Let me see if Otis does. Yeah, he does. Nice. Okay. Turbo Cats is still watching the ad. Okay. Yeah. So there is a level of still like support there.
I hope not.
But isn't that just Twitch in a nutshell? Nah, I mean there's other factors to it. You know what I mean? But Turbo counts as a watch, but not as a click through. I don't really know. See, these are things that no one really knows the answer to. We just sort of have a broad understanding of it. Like, dude, my mouth is so dry. Holy shit. YouTube AdSense is hella complicated, yeah. With the recent increase too. Yes. Like numbers do obviously change like how it works. You know what I mean? You've returned. Welcome back, band. We're just kind of talking right now. We're talking about you know, how I don't sell out, and then we got on the topic of the 70-30 thing. Makes me a lot less likely to buy that product. I mean, ads do a lot regardless. You know what I mean? Advertisement is like one of the big forefronts for at least me. So I get what you're saying. I mean, listen, ads do kind of, you know, make me lose interest too. However, that's why I tell people, you know what I mean? All my income is ads. Exactly. What's going on, Trav? How you doing, dude? It's like I'm trying to explain just how effective ad revenue works on Twitch. And Trav, I know you and I've talked about it tremendously, but God, dude, my fucking knees are killing me. The ad revenue is so much bigger on Twitch than it once was. It is like streamers don't talk about it a lot, but they make up a good fucking portion of things. So Trav, I need to tell you something. I gotta fucking tell you something. It's either push subs or don't say shit and run ads. Quite literally, yeah. That is like the ultimatum. Not to say that that's the meta. did you just wake up? You good? I'm like waiting for the punch. Trav, real quick, just so you know, I'd rather not listen to someone beg for subs. Yeah. That's my mentality. I was just talking about how nothing hurts more being what I would call cringe as hearing someone say, man, guys, that sub count really hasn't moved in the last 6 hours. I don't know. I'm going to have to eat outside now. You know what I mean? And it's like ads are just so non-intrusive. They're intrusive to the viewer unless they want to change that, which there's options for that. And Twitch makes very decent, like, priced options for that shit. But every streamer has a different, like, audience and a different group. You know what I mean? By the way, Trav, real quick, TJ fucked you tremendously. Do you remember in WoW when you were giving me the fishing pole and I was like being very hesitant? I had TJ in my Discord and he was like, you're not allowed to leave your group. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do this. And I'm like, well, then what do I have to do? He's like, just play it off. Just play it off. I then found out later that TJ fucked that up because I was allowed to go with another group and I died. And all I'm going to say is, out of everybody who gave me an offer yesterday, you were the only one with the most enticing one, and everyone else kind of fucked me. Oh man. Trav, did you get the new PC yet? No, I didn't see the skits. I didn't see the skits at all. All I know is that when I unmuted from my death, all I heard my group say was, okay, our skit needs to be about the brave journey of Chris before he died. Who's a good POV for that? Why am I getting 530 emails? What we got? This better be interesting. Check out our new game on Steam. No. Was it good? I didn't get to see any of them. Worth watching. Okay. Give me someone to watch a POV of. I'm assuming Penta, maybe you, maybe Alex, or how many people did skits about me? I thought it was just Mantis's group. What does Flop think about the war? I could give 2 fucks about the war. And from a character stance, it would make no fucking sense for Flop to go to the war. Shift 3 doesn't even know where Sanguine is on a map, let alone where Sanguine is at all. We've had no roleplay in Shift 3 about Sanguine, so when everybody came to Shift 3 and said, you know, grab your shit, get fucking ready, you know, we're gonna save the world and we're gonna save the day and you guys are gonna help us do it. Shift 3 was all like, okay, cool. And they're doing it at 5 p.m., so no one from Shift 3 is going to be awake. And even if they did it at 3 a.m., no one from Shift 3 is going to care. So I think from a character stance, Flop just wouldn't give a fuck about the war. I don't have a VOD, my group? Okay. Yo, you did one? Oh, fuck. I kind of want to see it. Yeah, dude, TJ fucked you. I wanted to go with you so badly. I'm like, damn, Trav has a really enticing offer, and then you hit me with the Daewoo reel, and I was like, man, shit, dude. 5 p.m. ESC, yeah, that's apparently when the war's supposed to start, but no pixel times are like, if it's at 5 p.m., it'll probably start at 6:30. Because most people are going to be trickling in by 5, you know what I mean? So I'm assuming it'll start at like 6:30. At least we got the milk, dude. I laughed my fucking ass off. They tried to I forget what they call it, speak to the dead. And they asked me what happened to me